Hello everyone, this is the Last Blue here, coming to you with part number 4 of Caveman to Cosmos. So, checking out our info screen, as we always like to. Shows actually a lot of really cool stuff here that I didn't know. Like, awesome stuff. So, the Turkish tribe, and myself, the Canadian city-states, are the number 1 and 2 powers. We're researching canine domestication, which makes me want to go check something out now. How close are we to sedentary lifestyle? Because I think that we can get it right after we get chiefdom, which will be the next one that we're going to get. Canine, animal husbandry. They're going to be important, all these. But this requires animal husbandry and megalith. Okay, so we're going to try and, book it as fast as we can to that. But it'll be interesting to see how we do. So, let us continue on with our wonderful playthrough so far. Doing pretty well for ourselves. And ooh, very nice. Pests and lice have been built. So it kind of shows that when you get to a certain size...
We have been godlike in our planned breeding of our domesticated plants and animals, but we have been rabbit-like in our unplanned breeding of ourselves.
So we're going to grab ourselves a butchery. So we're doing really well with the growth of our tiny little nation. The Turks catching up slightly again, probably through a population increase as much as myself. So we are very close between both of us. We're going to grab animal husbandry. We're going to get chiefdom. It allows us to establish a chiefdom, which is fantastic, which we will go and check out now. We're going to grab ourselves a crafts hut and check out chiefdom. So I'm starting to look around on our continent. We don't see anybody else, which is good. And we haven't been affected by anybody else, which is also good. Chiefdom here. Plus 15%, great. Alright, cool. So it allows some constructions, and settling more than 7 cities will cause 1 unhappiness in every city. Okay, so I don't think that will be an issue before we get despotism. So we're going to grab ourselves a chiefdom, check out, make sure that we have everything on. Tribal warfare, minus 10 military unit production, plus 50% war weariness. Why would we want that? Banditry is significantly better. Folklore, burning the garbage, oral tradition, and community labor. Excellent. Oh, we've got to wait 3 more turns, though. Well, we'll do that in 3 more turns, if I don't forget, as it is ever so likely that we will. Stonemason killed an eagle. We got food, which is nice. Camel domestication recommended for military. So we can make pack llamas, earth oven, which is important. Boat fishing. Well, let's grab camel domestication then.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Dance hut. Increase that dried food one. I definitely like that. So we're gonna get ourselves some dried food. Kill a quoll. Continue pressing forward with hopefully a nice tech advantage at this point. This game is all about having better tech than your opponents. Grab ourselves elephant domestic. We're going to get equine domestication, which is horses. Very important horses. I mean, we have them right there. Sentry post. We're going to grab that. We've captured a flamingo. We are going to send them off probably as governor's pets. Yeah. They are now governor's pets. Our slinger could probably become an Atlantist. We have $385. I want you to heal up. I want you to check out our Atlantist over here. It should be upgraded to an Atlantist. Yeah. 38 gold? Sure. More defense for the cities, always good. Ottawa growing. A little palisade around here. Some basic defense. Shouldn't be assaulted. We're going to grab ourselves animal riding.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind.
Same the psalm thing here. Ooh, we could get a dog breeder. That'd be really good. An old shaman from the tribe seems to have reached an understanding of changing reality. He says his new ideas help. Ooh, knowledge inheritance, plus 1 beaker, just straight out, or... Yeah, let's go with that one, because animal riding's already 1 turn. It's not going to increase animal riding, but it'd be good in general. We're going to try and get these guys away. Ottawa can't carry any more production. That's alright. Yeah, we're doing really well. We pulled away from the Turks. Last episode was looking really scary. We subdued a pigeon. We're going to get ourselves, I guess, boat fishing.
If you speak the truth, have a foot in the storm.
Leads to Tengriism, which makes sense because, I mean, the Tengri were huge about their horses, that's for sure. Percussion instrument maker provides percussion instruments. Smokehouse is actually going to be the one that we're going to go for. We require bricks. We do not have bricks, so instead we're going to chop them up and eat it. Kill the Neanderthal, which we captured. Move him onto the same squares here, and hopefully he doesn't get attacked before we could send him into slavery. As cheery as that sounds. We subdued a kangaroo. We're going to grab ourselves poultry, or actually let's get this done here. What do we need for megalith construction? Megalith construction requires mysticism, so why don't we just click on it and
give a man a fish and you feed him for a day.
teach a man to fish and you feed him for a life. Wow, plus 3.8 gold. Woo, that is a huge increase, and we could get ourselves a mob of kangaroos. Sure, sounds good to me. I have never gone to mob of kangaroos. That combat 6. This thing is level 8. Super powerful. Captive Neanderthal. We're going to make him stay put. Connects improve. Will consume the unit. I'll stay here then. Divine Cult. Ooh. Let's see what this is about. Now we can get chiefdom. See, I totally forgot. I definitely went over 3 turns. Divine Cult. Minus 10 to birthright. Well, that's just fantastic. Plus 6 free military units. Inquisitor units may purge non-state. Decrease national rebelliousness. Decrease. Stay without Holy City. Ooh. So they're telling us to pick a religion. We could build some shrines and stuff. If we build certain things, we'll get more happiness. And plus 30%. Okay. Why not? 1 turn. And bam. Sedentary lifestyle is right ahead of us. I don't know how. Oh, we got mysticism for free, I guess. What? We must have picked it up. Because we didn't just get that all in 1 turn. I'm gonna grab ourselves a chief's hut. To rewatch that. We must have engulfed one of the areas, which is what gave it to us. We've entered the ancient era. We get 1 free tech for doing so because we are the first. So we're going to grab ourselves agriculture. Okay, there we go. I thought there was something wrong with the game. I'm like, why is everything only 1 turn? And well, I guess we have 44 research at the point where we were prehistoric. We are now ancient. We have ourselves poultry domestication, because now there's no worry about having to go back. Myth of the reptiles, -1 with literature, but it's still actually plus 1.3. It's going to be plus 0.3. It's not too dangerous. The chief's hut over here. We have pretty good production in the city. We have an automatic farm that grew over the corn, which is excellent. We're going to get our earth oven.
Shall be the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
So we want to get a worker out. We want you two to fall back to the city. So we can bring our captive Neanderthal back. We're the first ones that have researched it. We are way ahead. Not way ahead, I mean, we're just ahead. Elephant domestication. We could actually start making bakeries, all this wonderful stuff. We're going to get ourselves an earth wall. So what's new here is that workers actually get promotions to speed when working in certain tiles and locations. So, I mean, here we have mostly forests around us, so that's kind of what we want. We want you to build a route up to there. So this guy's now in our area, which is good. The Neanderthal won't die. Now we got a ton of pests that have come around, which we're going to have to deal with most certainly. We get some bees. I kind of want the furniture, though. Sign of luxury and wealth, of course. And we got ourselves an earth wall, just in case anybody around us is going to be attacking. Don't think so, though. It doesn't look like there's anybody around here. Megafauna domestication.
Helmet was joined to helmet, and spear to spear, and jewels, baggage, and elephants.
Begin building a pasture.
And you would have said it was a host that none could understand.
Obsidian swords. Okay, well, let's grab ourselves an obsidian sword. The captive could go back to the city to be devoured by our people. We're going to grab ourselves harpoon making. Harpoons are important. Maybe if we're able to get like a river port or something there. Fighting pits, fire abatis. Places a regular one. An emu. Actual is actually really good. It replaces the fire pit, which we had. We killed a platypus. And an old shaman from an American tribe has understood it. So they just got the same thing that we did. Kangaroo hunter's camp. And we're going to sell you into slavery. Congratulations, sir. You are the first slave. Roosevelt's had a golden age. This is some excellent stuff. We got ourselves connected to horses, which we're going to definitely want to capitalize on. They're going to be working really well for us for a very long time. So I kind of want to go back and I want to grab the other texts, which we kind of ran past. Make sure that we got them all, and we can get ourselves a river port, which will be great. First important strategic resource. Myth of the Phoenix. Because we captured an eagle. So this is really good. We're doing really well. Didn't expect to be doing this well. That is for sure. But I digress. Let's build ourselves another farm. Might want to research Tengrism. It's quick, one turn.
We have been godlike in our planned breeding of our domesticated
Spiked
plants
pit
and animals,
traps.
but
Corn
we
farm.
have been rabbit-like in our unplanned breeding of ourselves.
Well, that's really good. So we're going to get ourselves a corn farm. Our very powerful unit out here is going to go around and continue to scout, make sure that he's killing off everything. With Tengrism founded, we now have 3 falconry, and we now have 3 major cities for these. So we went really heavy, or I went really heavy on the on the religions. Smoke signals, +1 on health. Spear fisherman's hut. All right. Let's grab ourselves a spear fisherman. We have a Tengri shaman who doesn't really have anything to do right now. Myth of the Earth. Be -1 with writing. We should probably start thinking about a location for our next city. Should be interesting to begin to manage. Turkish tribe is still not cut up. We're doing really well in this one city. I mean, if we could focus on it for a little while, that'd be good. Alright, sailing, it obsoletes the spear fisherman's hut, of course. There's no real desire to go for it right now, but we are going to go for ideograms. Which will be the first time that we get a semblance of writing in our society. Torches, -6.0 for building maintenance, very nice. Grab that. A little road over here. So this guy obviously seems to be doing pretty good by himself. Managing well. Now there can be locusts which come and start to ravage this, which I would really hope they don't. That would ruin my day. Oh, we're going to grab ourselves a village hall, which actually does a lot of damage, but a lot of good. So, despite that, we shall continue and build more agricultural farms, because that's just the way we are. Moths and termites have been constructed. Fabulous. Counter's hut. Tannin maker. Oh, a vision quest. We should probably get that. Or a woodcarver's hut. Hill of Tara. Culture. Well, let's grab the Cheyenne culture. Chop up the coal. Heal him up. Building another farm, this time on top of, I have no idea what territory. That is a floodplains, which is good. We now got ourselves a village hall, one of the first newer types of buildings that we can get. We'll grab the 1-turn sailing. And we can begin building tablets, which is really good. And I want to get a tablet maker because they're going to start with the production, which is going to be the way that we're going to be writing things down. Oh, there's the penguin. I want to see if we could capture a penguin. Killed the flamingo. Captured him. We're going to move on and we're going to grab ourselves pottery. So these are like regular texts now.
But you can adjust your sails.
We're moving very well, very nicely along. Everything's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Obsolete with divination. Bull leaping. National wonder left. 1. Horse breeder, National Wonder left 1. National Horse breeder would be really nice. 4 turns for the National breeder. Well, that's okay. There's the penguin. Can't run away from me. Captured flamingo will be chopped up and consumed. Excellent stuff. Moving him along here. Could build like kind of like a log hut cabin. Oh, we subdued the penguin. Oh, wow. We actually got it. Excellent. What can we do with the penguin? Myth of the sea. That'd be really weird if you had like a pet penguin there. Like, you could give it to the governor, but, I mean, we would let him go free. Try and understand the beauty of the penguin. Okay, that's a mammoth. There are tons of mammoths out here. Now we just need to hope that we don't get slaughtered by them. Oh, we captured a sea lion. And now we could work on our first type of the way that we live by agriculture. So instead of... well, yeah, that's going to be next. But we could get a substance the way that we live. No foreign trade routes. And we lose the barter. And instead of production in all cities, we're getting food in all cities. That's the only trade out which we can get. And trade itself will be the really nice one. But that'll be in a little while. I think we're going to keep barter. Tribal warfare, no. And the other one is agriculture. Substance agriculture. Cities require 25% more food to grow, plus 1 for farm space and greenhouse, and disables the construction of seed camps. But we're going to have to get along in that path. For the agricultural revolution, we're going to begin working on mining.
I
want to get the mammoth. Oh my god, they're everywhere. It's like every time you move. So we subdued a sea lion. Myth of the walrus, or a master hunter. Alright, let's get the master hunter. I haven't actually gotten him yet. And once we get the horse breeder, that's going to be even better for my ultimate plan, which is to make a huge cavalry force. They tend to be very good, very strong. He's starting to get sedentary lifestyle. So our first person that's coming up on us with sedentary lifestyle is here. This is a horse trainer. First national wonder is completed. Here we're going to get ourselves probably more... We subdued a mammoth. Okay, this is going to be weird, but he's going to be our main competitor. The Apache tribe is really not liking us, and that's going to be really interesting because we're both kind of the same culture. So that's our horse farm. So it's going to be interesting to see how we can handle that, and if we can handle that. Of course we can. Got us a gathering camp for the Hema. Here, Myth of the Elephant. Herd of mammoths. Or myth of... Okay, we're going to get the herd of mammoth. We now have a mammoth herd. Which, based also off of the megafauna domestication, means that we should be able to actually ride them. Theoretically. We could get dog soldiers, which are kind of like our special units. Yeah, mammoth hunters camp. 1 carcass and 1 ivory. Ooh, that'll be good. Ivory is very important. A potter's hut. We could get some pottery. Trails is the one which I do want to get. We do want to get some connection with the outside world. Some connection, I said. Not a lot. Right now we're doing just fine in our little world. We're gonna get archery. I'm getting all like the main, like the ones that you would start off the game getting now. But think about how much we've done in that time. Rock art. We're gonna grab field worker, desert worker, hill worker. Hopefully, I'd like to say field is the best here because it's grasslands and plains. Over here, I think we're gonna build a our first little town, or actually, I think we're gonna put it up there, away from the water, because then I could still use the other spot. A henna gatherer, mud bath, mammoth hunters camp. That's gonna be an important one. Researching archery. Done. He's working on ideograms, trying to catch up to us. Seem to be the only ones that are really pulling ahead. We're going to grab masonry, which is going to be important.
The arrow which will return against you.
Woodwind. Bison trainer. Mammoth trainer. The Great Bass of Mohenjo-Daro. Kind of like that one, but... Alright, we're going to grab Bull Leaping. It's 1 turn. We're going to get an archer, our first one. Cute little Canadian symbol right there. Very nice. So obviously he's not historically accurate at this point. You know, it's wearing armor and everything. Well, we have our first point into, like, oh, sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. Fletcher's hut would be nice. So then we could get bonuses to building them. The bull leaping is going to be nice, and we may, hopefully, begin to start getting great people. Rockhopper Penguin. Excellent. Divine Monument. Warrior's Hut, Vision's Quest. Minus 25% War Weariness, that's a good one. We'll go with the Vision Quest quickly, and I think right here, with 1 turn remaining on absolutely everything that we're doing, plus 30% gold per turn. Doing excellent, pulled ourselves nicely ahead. First one to research actual cities. We have begun the true game to stand the test of time. Thank you all for watching. This has been The Last Beluga with Part 4 of Caveman to Cosmos. Goodbye.